Hello everyone, guess who's back? That is right, Jonas is back, and I'm going to try to be more active on my page. Sorry about the long delay. I've been so busy just trying to run the team, obviously my team Insanity, and also just doing live casts that I've been just overwhelmed. I'm going to go ahead and go back to actually doing this once again. I'm going to be more active than I was before, and hopefully throw up a lot more videos. But today I do have Exo versus Destiny. Exo sent me a few replays. Exo, obviously, like I said, is from Team Insanity. I think I said that, maybe I didn't. And then obviously Destiny's from Team Root. I have not seen this replay, so I'm not for sure what happens. Like I said, Exo just sent me a few replays. I said I'll cast them. He's been driving me nuts about it. I'm just kidding. He's been just wanting me to do them for a while. I've been procrastinating and not doing them for a long time, so I do apologize, Exo. Thank you for sending me the replays. I do really do appreciate it, and like I said, I'm going to try to actually be more active about doing these casts for everybody to see. Hopefully I didn't lose my followers' faith that actually subscribe to my channel, but like I said, I am going to be active once again doing this as well. But we do have some drones going out right now to search to see what their opponents are doing. We have Exo actually making his way inside Destiny's base. He's going to be able to see that spawning pool that just went down. Oh my goodness, we're going to have a surround on that probe. That probe does die from those drones. Destiny lost a little bit of mining time, but not much. I think it was actually worth getting that probe killed so he doesn't actually be able to scout anything. We do have a couple, the drone make its way to Exo's base at this point. He's going to go right in the base. He's going to be able to see that one gateway and one gas, and he's going to be able to see that the Protoss Exo is doing a very standard build. Nothing out of the ordinary at this point. And he's going to be going right outside that base and hide his probe for some more future scouting purposes there. And then we are going to see Destiny throwing down the actual extractor first as well with that spawning pool. So no early expansion for Destiny, which is very standard for Zerg to do, because you don't really want to throw down a hatchery too early, because if you have a probe out here, he can throw down a pylon and just annoy you to death, basically, is what they can do. Even Terran and Zerg can do the same thing, so you really want to be careful on doing that early expand, especially when you have a close positions like Zelnaga Towers. The map's so small, and you want to be very careful about what you do. The worker count's going to be 18 to 16, so very even on the worker count. We even have a simulator going down as well for Exo, so he's going to be able to throw down the second gas. And we have actually his expansion. It looks like we have a proxy hatchery going down for Destiny. Sorry, that kind of threw me off there. So it looks like he is going to try to do some sort of maybe early pressure and aggression to the Exo. Exo, I don't think has any idea about this either. He does not, so he needs to find out, maybe scout this, or this can be bad if he gets some spine crawlers or something down. Zealot is going to come out here. Wow, it's like he read the mind of Destiny there, and he's able to scout that out and see that there is going to be a proxy hatchery there. We do have a lot of Zerglings, though, and drones that are going to be easily able to pick off this Zealot. And this Zealot trying to get back to his base, and it is going to be able to get back. There's a sentry up, possibly could throw down a good force field. A nice force field goes down for Exo there, blocks off half the army, and he's going to be able to clean this up. He should be running into the base, but he's going to let all these Zerglings die, so he's not going to be able to do any kills. Two drones in the base, though, being able to scout and see that there's 3 gateways going down, and a 4th gateway goes down. He's able to scout all 4 gates. So this is going to be very interesting to see if Destiny can pull this off in any way. This isn't looking good for Destiny, though. All he has is Zerglings on the field, and I mean the hatchery proxies able to complete, but he's really need to get some spine crawlers up, and that's what he's going to start doing. 2 zealots coming out here with a sentry as well, trying to do some damage to these spine crawlers. Zerglings are going to go down, and these spine crawlers should be able to come up, and that's going to be very good for Destiny. Very interesting play. 4 gates are up. The warp gate technology is completed, so he's going to be able to get a lot of troops out, and he's going to go right for the spine crawlers to make sure they don't complete. This one spine crawler might... Oh, nice backup harassment there, and he flanks in there, and he'll be able to get the surround on those troops. A lot of Zealots, and even the sentries go down. The stalkers are going to go down. This is not looking good for Exo. Exo needs to back away. He does do that. There was one forceful that did go down, though. That's going to help him out a lot. That could have been bad. Spine crawlers moving up to get a little bit closer position onto Exo's base. This is not looking good for Exo at this point. But the good thing about it, he is going to be way ahead in the worker count, 22 to 13. So economically, he's okay. But this is a lot of pressure coming on him from Destiny. Even the third spine crawler going down, Destiny's really losing his economic advantage big time. This is a great position for him, can drone up, and he's not taking advantage. He's just going straight Zergling. So this is basically all in my opinion, for Destiny at this point. He needs to do something, because if he doesn't start droning up and he falls behind against a Protoss, it's going to be very bad for him. We do have Exo throwing down a Stargate, gets a Void Ray out, and there is only Queens, and that's it, and that's all we're going to have on the field at this point. Zerglings is all he's building, one Queen, so this Void Ray is going to do a lot of work on this. If I was him, I'd hide this, because I don't think Destiny has any clue about this. Let's take a look. He has no clue about that Stargate being up, and I would hide these Void Rays for at least 2 of them. 2 Void Rays is going to do a lot of damage. A lot of Zerglings there. Force Fieldings go down. Oh my goodness, that could have been bad if I don't know if he could have did a lot of damage or not, but I think he could have got up there possibly and did a lot of work to those Stalkers. He might have seen that. He finally sees that Void Ray or the Stargate, so I'm sure he's aware of that now. He's probably like, oh my goodness, I need to do something here. And he is not going to be doing anything. There goes the Evolution Chamber, so he's going to be able to get Spore Crawlers up at least to try to help that. The Void Ray is going to start to get charged on these Spine Crawlers. The Spine Crawlers are going to run away. The Spore Colony needs to get up, or this can be really bad. 2 Void Rays now are going to do a lot of damage to Destiny. This Queen's going to come out as well, but it's going to die instantly by these one Void Ray that's completely charged and another one shooting it. And it looks like that Queen is going to go down. It looks like we do have a retreat going on for Destiny, and he is going to lose his proxy hatchery. He's going to be not too far behind. It's going to be 22 to 19 in the count, but the problem is he's on 1 base. 1 base Zerg against a 1 base Protoss is not really in favor of that Zerg player at that point. A lot of Zerglings. He does have map control, but these Void Rays are going to take that away from him pretty easily. 3 Void Rays on the field, a few Zealots, and lots of Stalkers with a Sentry mix. Looking very good for Exo at this point. Exo doing a great job here, building a huge army off those 4 gates in his base, and also that Stargate, able to get 2 Void Rays out. And here comes a massive attack from Exo. This probably is going to do a lot of damage to Destiny here. Destiny trying to get his Spine Crawlers back. He needs to hurry up and get those planted down in time, or this can be very bad. Exo's putting the pressure on right now, almost to his base, and he is going to throw down a proxy pylon as well. These Spine Crawlers are going to root down, so they are going to be able to do a little bit of damage to this whole big army, but the problem is these Void Rays against 1 Spore Crawler at this point. Lots of Zerglings though. Another Spore Crawler does go down, so pretty good defensive move from Destiny there. And it looks like Exo realizes this, and he might be backing away here, and he does delete the proxy pylon there. He cancels it right at the last second there. So he is going to back away to his base, possibly expand, and he's going to kill 2 Overlords probably here. This one Overlord is going to go down. That is going to supply block Destiny, unfortunately, and he's going to be able to kill another Overlord here to even supply block him further as well. Not looking good for Destiny at this point. He's going to try to throw down that expansion, which could easily be destroyed by this massive army. The only reason he's able to survive is that there's a pretty good choke here. He is going to try to get these Spine Crawlers out to his main base to try to do some sort of protection here, but that's a massive army. And also Exo taking the high yield as well to rub it in Destiny's face even more after that failed proxy hatchery at the beginning there. 2 Overlords out here just trying to get away. Not looking good for Destiny, unfortunately. Exo throwing down a pylon as well, and I'm sure he'll be transferring some workers here very shortly. 25 to 27 is the worker count in favor of Destiny at this point. Destiny does not need to be pushing out at this point. He needs to stop this high yield from going down, but it's going to be impossible to do with this army size here with 4 Void Rays in the mix. He is going to Hydralisk out right now. 3 on the field at this point. but he really needs to get some sort of army up here very fast here. 26, 27 is the worker count. The economy is going to be about even for both players at this point, but there's a high yield that's going to be completed here very shortly. It looks like Exo is going to decide to push out, destroy the Zerglings at the Xel'Naga Tower, take over that Xel'Naga Tower. Looking very good. We do have upgrades going down for Destiny, though. He is working on that range attack 1 to help his Hydralisk out against those Void Ray mix there. 28-27 is the worker count. Still pretty even. Zerglings running out of the base here. Going to just get some map control to see what exactly is going on. Going to go right past his army. The high yield is going to start getting saturated. This is not good for Destiny at all, having this high yield saturated here. One Zealot's going to be a power... Oh, bad positioning for Exo, unfortunately, and this army's going to be able to get into the base. We do have the Colossus on the high ground here that should be easily be able to pick up these Zerglings and kill them. And plus, we have some troops coming to finish them off as well. 2 Void Rays and a Stalker. So, definitely looking really good for Exo. We look at the economy tab. He's going to be a little bit ahead, about 400 minerals ahead there, which is obviously a really good thing to be in the position. He's going to start throwing down the forges for upgrade purposes as well, and possibly throw some cannons down for some defensive a defensive move there for Exo. We do have Destiny working on these rocks to be able to expand to his high yield as well, to try to get back into this game. Destiny's been behind the whole game, though, after that failed proxy hatchery attempt he tried doing there. It was definitely a very risky move. It could have paid off, but it was scouted really fast for Exo. And it looks like we do have a Roach Warrant down now, and we do have the external thermal lance upgrade for the Protoss actually going down, and also a Spire going down for our Zerg opponent here, or player, sorry. Lots of Zerglings going around the back way to possibly do some damage to Exo's base. Kill some probes, maybe run in there, and hopefully he has his position right this time, or these Zealots are going to do a lot of damage, or these Zerglings are going to do a lot of damage. Here we go, and they're going to be able to run into this base, kill this Zealot maybe. He needs to reinforce this pretty fast. He is doing that, bringing back some Stalkers and a Void Ray and a Sentry, and these Zerglings are going to have to back away. So no damage there done from Destiny there. Destiny throwing out a third base as well to try to get some economic advantage here. But this army is almost completed from Exo, even working on +1 attack, and that extended thermal lance is almost completed, unfortunately. Lots of Colossus, no Corruptors on the field yet. The Spire just now being completed, and we do have 7 Corruptors on the way right now from Destiny. So Destiny's going to have Corruptors up to try to deal with his army, but that's just a lot of Colossus and Void Rays and Stalkers and Zealots. I mean, that's just, if we look at the army size, 140 to 107 is the difference. A little bit of supply block there for a second for Exo, but that army size is so much greater than the Zerg opponent there, and having no minerals in the bank for Destiny, he's not going to be able to reinforce his army at all once it dies. And I mean, that's just unfortunately going to happen, unfortunately. Lots of Zerglings over in the main base. A lot of them are going to be picked off by this Colossus. That Colossus was doing some serious damage to those Zerglings. No upgrades on the Zerglings besides Speedling, but we do have 1 attack for these Hydralisks. Not looking good for Destiny, like I said many times, but Exo is finally going to be pushing out, and he's going to do a lot of damage here. I don't know what Destiny can do at this point. And here comes the attack from Exo. Exo's going to march right in here. The Void Rays and Colossus are going to start going to work. Lots of Corruptors, probably over the amount of Corruptors he really needed. But there's a lot of Colossus. I mean, there's 4 Colossus on the field. But the army on the ground units are all going to die right away. And all that's left is the Corruptors that are being picked away from the Stalkers. And that's going to be GG. Unfortunately, Destiny was so far behind that whole game, it didn't really allow him time to get back into it after that proxy hatchery was such a fail. And Exo did a great job macroing up, getting a high yield expansion that really took the game into his favor by so much. I mean, that just helped so much to have all those extra minerals coming into the bank. He was ahead like 500 to 600 minerals per second, which is a big deal, and he was able to march right in there with his huge Protoss army and just destroy Destiny. But anyways, this is just one of the many replays I'll be posting. I'm going to have some of our high tier players like Frisky and Bio and Liquid Water and all those guys from Insanity that are so far up there in the ladder, which all those guys I just mentioned are Grandmasters now, and I'm going to get their latest replays and be posting them up here on my YouTube channel, just so you guys have something to watch, and hopefully you do like my casting abilities. I try my best. I have been improving since doing live cast, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to cast these games as well. I used to have to reset and do this over and over again, but now I just go with the flow, and I'm like, you know what the hell, if I stutter, if I mess up, that's just part of the game, and makes it more unique, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe if you like my channel. Also, follow me on live stream as well, or Justin TV, and follow me so you know when I go live. I'm always doing live events for Team Insanity when it comes to inter-clan tournaments, clan wars, league matches, whatever it is. One last thing, visit us at insanity.com. That's insanity with the one N. Insanity. I mean, hopefully you know how to spell insanity. Anyways, just like I said, it's with the one, not with the I. But anyways, that's all I have to say today, and I hope you enjoyed this live cast and look forward to more down the road. I hope you tune in next time. Anyways, this is Jonas saying goodbye for now, but not forever. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Hello everyone, guess who's back? That is right, Jonas is back, and I'm going to try to be more active on my page. Sorry about the long delay. I've been so busy just trying to run the team, obviously my team Insanity, and also just doing live casts that I've been just overwhelmed. I'm going to go ahead and go back to actually doing this once again. I'm going to be more active than I was before, and hopefully throw up a lot more videos. But today I do have ExoVsDestiny. Exo sent me a few replays. Exo, obviously, like I said, is from Team Insanity. I think I said that, maybe I didn't. And then obviously Destiny's from Team Root. I have not seen this replay, so I'm not for sure what happens. Like I said, Exo just sent me a few replays. I said I'll cast them. He's been driving me nuts about it. I'm just kidding. He's been just wanting me to do them for a while. I've been procrastinating and not doing them for a long time, so I do apologize, Exo. Thank you for sending me the replays. I do really do appreciate it, and like I said, I'm going to try to actually be more active about doing these casts for everybody to see. Hopefully I didn't lose my followers' faith that actually subscribe to my channel, but like I said, I am going to be active once again doing this as well. But we do have some drones going out right now to search to see what their opponents are doing. We have Exo actually making his way inside Destiny's base. He's going to be able to see that spawning pool that just went down. Oh my goodness, we're going to have a surround on that probe. That probe does die from those drones. Destiny lost a little bit of mining time, but not much. I think it was actually worth getting that probe killed so he doesn't actually be able to scout anything. We do have a couple, the drone, Mega